And then came the abolition of slavery. And mind you, this did not happen because the slave empires suddenly became moral or gained some consciousness about the humans they were enslaving. The abolition of slavery was forced by resistance from the enslaved Africans, by growing abolitionist movements, and by major uprisings, especially the Haitian Revolution, which began in 1791 and led to Haiti's independence in 1804. In Britain, Parliament abolished the slave trade on 25th March 1807. The United States followed, banning the importation of enslaved people from 1st January 1808. But slavery itself did not end overnight. In the British Empire, for instance, full emancipation did not come until 1838. And in Brazil, slavery lasted until 1888. And then comes one of the most uncomfortable parts of this story. When slavery was abolished in the British Empire, guess who was compensated? It wasn't the enslaved Africans, it was the slave owners. In 1833, the British government set aside £20 million, an enormous sum at the time, which was roughly 40% of its national budget, to compensate slave owners for the loss of what they called their property. Now, adjusted for inflation today, that would be worth around £2 billion, according to estimates from the Bank of England. The enslaved Africans received nothing. Not a payment, not land, no support system, nothing. And here's the part many people still don't realize. That money wasn't simply paid off to the slave owners in the 1800s. The British government took out a loan to fund these payouts, and that debt was only fully repaid in 2015. Which means for generations, British taxpayers were still paying for the compensation tied to slavery.